All right, let's take a look at Community Matters, and it's beginning to look a lot like Christmas, especially at one home in Jacksonville. That's where we find our very own Claire Kreitz this morning with a look at this one-of-a-kind Christmas display. Claire, are you with Santa? How?
I'm with Santa. Isn't this awesome? AKA Tim Burr. Thanks for joining me early this morning. How are you?
Just fine. Not a problem.
Holly and jolly this morning?
I wouldn't go quite that far, but close enough.
So tell me about your lights display. You're just, light up and you got it all.
Well, we've been doing this for about, give or take 20-odd years. And about 3 years ago, we moved out here from our old house in North Little Rock. A little more space, and as you can see, it kind of got out of hand. And we still have some room in the back to expand again. So hopefully in the next year or so, we'll have it all the way back to our tree line, which is probably about 500 feet from the road. And
oh my gosh, how long did it take you to get all of these blow-ups?
Well, like I say, we've been doing this for about 20 years now. Most of these blow-ups will, if we're living right, they'll last maybe 7, 8 years. Some of them, geez, we get them out of the box and they're dead. But we've been collecting, especially the blow-mops, for over 20 years.
Oh my gosh, how incredible. Well, in the next half hour, we'll actually do a walkthrough, so show you some of the things that you can see out here. But for now, I'll send it back to you guys in the studio. Good morning. Yeah, I'm here with Tim Burr, a.k.a. Santa Claus. Now, how many inflatables do you guys have here?
Close to 200.
Oh, my gosh. Well, let's do a little walkthrough. I'm going to have my photographer go first. That way he can kind of show everything. What do you have here? What are some of the highlights?
Well, a lot of the old blow molds that were around when I was a kid, that, some of these are probably as old as I am, and we will not discuss that number, but these were things that I put up at my house when I was a child. And, so those are kind of my favorites. But, a lot of the inflatables, especially the bigger ones that are out toward the front, really like those. I get a lot of oohs and ahs out of those from the folks that stop by. The wireframe things, those are relatively new for us in the last year or so. And I know my wife loves those. And, so that's probably my favorite stuff.
That is awesome. It looks amazing out here. Now, you do this for a good cause.
Yes. Yeah, we started about, 16 years ago. And all the money that we collect through donations goes to one of 3 charities. The Sylvan Hills Booster Club, and all 4 of my boys graduated from there, plus I'm still the public address announcer, so support them. In honor of a young man that played Pee-wee football with an old buddy of mine that passed before they could grant his wish, part of the money goes to the Make-A-Wish Foundation. And in honor of my 2 youngest sons, who are both military, part of the money goes to Wounded Warrior Project. So 100% of whatever we collect goes to one of those 3.
Oh my gosh, that is awesome. Well, in the next half hour, we'll show you even more of this display. There's a lot to get to, but for now, I'll send it back to you guys in the studio. DJ, yeah, check this out. You have over 200 inflatables. Now, these are the big ones behind us.
Yes, these 2 are kind of the highlights.
How tall are these?
20 foot.
20 foot. So how long does it take you to put up all of these?
We usually start around the end of September. And now, bear in mind, it takes about 9 weeks, which everybody, but both my wife and I still are gainfully employed, so that's a lot of nights, weekends, a few days off here and there kind of thing. But we always try to have it up and ready to roll by Black Friday.
Oh my gosh, I'm sure it takes a ton to put this all together. What is it like seeing everybody that comes through?
Geez, the looks, especially on the kids' faces, you can't buy that at a store. And, my kids are all grown. My grandkids, see me, and they know it's me. So, the wow of Christmas has somewhat disappeared at our house. But to see the looks on some of these kids' faces, sitting on my lap to get a picture with Mom and Dad, yeah, like I say, I can't buy that at a store.
That is awesome. Well, in the next half hour, we'll show you even more. Again, a lot to get to, but for now, I'll send it back to you guys in the studio.
Good morning, Claire. You're out there this morning once again with the look, and the sun's starting to come up so we can get an even better look.
Yeah, it's starting to get light out here, so you can get a really good look at what all is out here. Now, how many inflatables do you guys have?
200 plus.
200 plus. And when do you guys start setting these up?
Usually into September, 1st of October.
All right. Now, how can people come out here and come see this?
We're open every night, weather permitting, from about 5:30 till, we say about 9:30, but if traffic dies down, especially early in December, kids are still in school, that kind of thing. And then on the weekends, we'll stay out 10:30.
All right, perfect. Now, address. Let's give your address so people know where to go.
It's 10301 Sales Road. Now, technically, it's Jacksonville, but we're actually in Pulaski County.
All right, perfect. Now, this all goes to a good cause. What does this money go to?
Part of the money goes to the Booster Club at Sylvan Hills. I'm their public address announcer. All my boys went to school there. Part of the money goes to Make-A-Wish Foundation in honor of a young man that a friend of mine coached when he was 8 years old that passed before they could grant his wish. And part in honor of my two youngest sons goes to Wounded Warrior. But 100%, whatever we collect goes to one of those three.
That is awesome. Well, thanks so much for having us out this morning. It was great. It was great seeing it. But I'll send it back to you guys in the studio.